Welcome back to Suladan Plays the Talos Principle. Last time we completed C number 4, or C4, and there was no explosives to be found. That makes me sad, and I'm going the wrong way. This time we are heading to C5, and 6 and 7. Not all in one episode, mind you. Because this one has 3 stars. And that doesn't bode well for me. I mean, it's great for stars, but, you know, gonna be sleep. Or they'll be really easy to find, I don't know. Oh dear.
Many ages have passed since the first words were spoken in the darkness. Initiate program. Generations of your kind have come and gone since those words. The garden has changed many times. But I remember. I remain. Only within me can you find immortality.
He doesn't go out of his way at all to hide that he's a machine. Well, I mean, or that we're machine. That rock. Something about that rock is interesting to me. There's a doodad over there and a doodad over here. I'm gonna go with this doodad first. Telescope. It's gonna be about space, ain't it?
When the scale of it all overwhelms me, this is what I tell myself. We can calculate the age of the Earth, the size of the universe, the future of the stars. Sure, we are minuscule, momentary flashes of thought on a grain of sand drifting through the cosmos. But our minds can recreate the past and predict the future. On, say, Friday, 1,000,000 years from now, we'll all be dead. But right now, we know what the night sky will look like on that day. And so, in a way, we're not entirely bound by time. Knowledge is a kind of freedom.
That lady has such a weird worldview. It is intriguing. Anyway, on to the platform. Pedestal. Compute party on, dudes, really? Oh dear. So, from Lubomir Georgiev. I'm bad at names. Don't question it. The land party at the end of the universe. Yo, I don't know if you folks noticed, but it's the end of the world. There's nothing we can do about it, so instead of sitting around crying, how about we have some fun before we croak? Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's play some video games. It's land party time. 2 days from now, we'll all be getting together at the old school library. There'll be knobs, drinks, music, and old school game. You're invited. Bring your friends. 2. Especially if they're hot. See you in 3000 BC. Lub lub. Okay, from Nadia Sarbai, Ian mailing list, progress report 32. We've gotten to that irritating point where all the major stuff's in place, and all we have to deal with is a million little things. The main modules are all functioning, interacting with each other correctly, the process is happening more or less as planned. This could actually work. But it's still crude. Some of it's just surface stuff, like the random username. Some of it's more annoying, various bugs. The fact we haven't run more extensive testing. We've got a lot of polishing to do. With the team down to half its original size, I'm not sure we can actually finish everything that needs to be done. So what I'd really like to discuss tomorrow morning is the new set of priorities. Please put some thought into what you think must be finished at all costs. Nadja. P.S. Alexandra, get some sleep. I know you're still working. This is your baby. We're gonna need your input tomorrow. Philosophy of teeth. Do my teeth have a philosophy they need to tell me about? Last night I had a simple but brilliant idea. Everyone who would like to write about philosophy or spirituality, especially to make some kind of grand statement about the nature of the body and the soul, should first experience a really bad tooth infection. I don't just mean a slight toothache, I mean the kind of hardcore infection that happens when several incompetent dentists miss a cavity in one of your back teeth and the thing keeps growing and growing until the nerve itself is badly infected. I mean, the pain is unimaginable. It comes in waves, and these waves drown out everything else about you. You can't talk, you can't move, you can't think, there's just pain and nothing else. It's like your brain just gets hijacked by it. And then, you go to the dentist. Then, assuming you got a decent one, they stick some chemicals in you which make you go numb. Then they drill a hole in you, cut the nerve, snip, snip, and it's over. Just like that. Like repairing a car or watch, your whole existence was crippled by this tiny, tiny nerve sending electrochemical signals into your brain, and this unimaginable pain which nearly blotted out your very consciousness can be stopped by a little cut. We should call this the Toothos Principle, but that's incredibly stupid. He sounds like he'd be a fun guy to have at a party. Also a QR code. Keep trying to imagine all this designed for some purposes, not just the challenges, but him, and the terminals, and the glitches and all. The puzzle isn't before our eyes, it's behind them. Oh, I get it. Behind your eyes. Okay, dumbwaiter. Oh, that's a piece of architecture you don't see much anymore. A little wall elevator for sending things around. I see. Okay, so for now, let's... I disapprove. Okay, so I've got to do that somehow. There's a button here that needs pushing, so I get... Where'd my connector go? There. Stop blending in. You're not blending. Oh. I haven't seen a vertical one. Okay. There's another connector over there that I didn't know about. Okay, so we're gonna do a thing. We're gonna experiment a little. I'm gonna take this connector. Not a word. Shush. Shush, I say. There better be another connector in here. 4 boxes. Now I kind of need to... I know what I need to do is to have both of those fans so that it blows the box into there. Got a problem with this okay, that's that. That's what that button controls. If I take one box over here, I think I can do a thing. I'm experimenting at this point. I really don't know. See, that worked. Is there another connector? I did not pick the best starting puzzle. Are we sure there's not another connector hiding in here? Nope. I have 2 boxes. I know at least one's got to go there. I've got connectors in positions that I don't see a reasonable means to activate. Well, that one doesn't come off. That one's mounted. Like, that one is fully mounted. Bolted on and everything. And we've got that, which doesn't help me, so I don't have to worry about opening that. But we've got that connector. And then that connector. But there's no way for me to hit both of them. I mean, unless I could do it through that tree. Which is exactly what I'm fiddling around with to see. And there's a red one back there on that back wall that I presume has something to do... Oh, that's like in a whole other area. See, my thought would be if I could fire it through there. So that'd be right in front of the blue door. But it's a pain to get the connection. Because I have to, play jumping fool there for a bit. See, it's too sharp of an angle. Yeah, there'd be no way to do it. It'd have to come through here. No, it would. Yeah, there's not a... What if I'm thinking about this wrong? But I need that box. I'm gonna try a thing. Wait, what if I... Nope, not up high enough. Where'd the box go? Hello, box. Wait, what if... I'm trying to knock the box forward. This is as far over as I can get that. I can't put that there. Because what I think I need to do is that. But... I think I found it. Get on there. Yeah, that. Well, I broke it. I completely broke it. But you see the concept. I'm going to get this to work. There is no escape for the click, 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 click. There we go. Puzzle done. It felt unsatisfying. I'm not sure if that's the intended way for you to do the puzzle or not. Oh great, I heard it beeping at me again already. Wait, is it inside the puzzle? Magic blue terminal. Okay, what's going on here? Huh. A reader responds to last week's article on science and atheism. Perfectly aware of the arguments against religion, in fact, agree. Most of them, there's no question there's an objective material reality, absolutely convinced that only secular society can be equal and just, and yet I believe, as I say, a person of faith. Well, technically, by definition, that would still be considered a faith. Religion to me is not about distorting observable reality with superstition, but about transcendence. It's not about deluding ourselves to the earth. Oh dear goodness. It's not about whether the earth is 6,000 years old or whether God will help us if we say the right words inside our heads, but about reaching out to the sublime. What it defines sublime, because that word can mean a lot of things. It's not a rejection of reason, but its application to a set of experiences that can be approached by more traditional means. True engagement with religion is humbling. It transcends culture, nationality, and gender. As such, I think goes hand in hand with science and is not opposed to it. I got some weird existential stuff over here. This is the existential pedestal computer, or why I'm looking over there. True, there are certain idealist books, not of a clerical character, but philosophical ones, wherein you can read that time and space are categories of our minds as the result from the requirements of our thinking, that nothing actually corresponds to them in reality, but it's difficult to agree with this view. If any idealist philosopher, instead of arriving in time to catch the 9 p.m. train, should turn up 2 minutes late, he would see the tail of the departing train and would be convinced by his own eyes that time and space are inseparable from material reality. The task is to distinguish the space, to overcome it, to economize time, to prolong human life, to register past time, to raise life to a higher level and enrich it. This is the reason for the struggle with space and time, and the basis of which lies the struggle to subject matter to man, matter, which constitutes the foundation not only everything that really exists, but also all imagination. That is a mouthful. Well, textbook. Remarkable 1978 essay, How to Build a Universe That Doesn't Fall Apart 2 Days Later. Philip K. Dick discusses the two themes that are most central to his work, what is reality and what is an authentic human being. Speculations and experiences will seem extraordinary to a reader unfamiliar with his work. Yet despite what may seem like far-fetched ideas, somehow the world of the Bible is literally real but veiled landscape, never changing, hidden from our sight, but available to us by revelation, or the notion that perhaps we all exist in the year 50 AD. Dick actually just delivers one of the simplest, most elegant, and most useful definitions of reality ever formulated. Reality is that which, when you stop believing in it, doesn't go away. Materialist philosophers have expressed similar ideas before, Stratton of Strugero's TALOS principle, but it's particularly interesting to see such thought expressed by a decidedly more mystical writer who... And it ends there. Well, that was a mouthful. Up close and jammed. Because I think I know what I need to do, and it's going to lead to my demise. I thought I'd have a little more time than that. Oh, what if... Can you get me if I'm on a pedestal? Well, indeed you can, sir. Oh, even better idea. Get on the cube. Get on the cube. That didn't work. I thought maybe if I jumped onto it, but then I can't reach it. Like if I grabbed it from there. And I can't push it around. Maybe I'm supposed to... Well, no, I'm still gonna have the same issue of being unable... Oh, never mind. Huh. Beep at me. Is there any way to open that door from over here? No. Okay, this is the exit to the puzzle. In which hello, there's a blue connector. That. Back off. So there's no way for me to get that jammer in here. Anyway, one theory would be I could ride on that, but then I've got Gun Turret McGee over there. I do see an interesting theory, but no, I need 3 boxes for that. Okay, so there's nothing interesting over here. Nothing to be had over here. I think I'm literally just intended to... See ya! Oh. Well. That's not what I was after at all, but... Oh no, I needed the connector. I figured it out. I think. I need to put the... I need to ride that, put the connector on it. Need to not fall off the stack. I tripped. I literally tripped. Aha! Aha! Wait, now I just need to put it on top of him. Which means I have to wait! So now, in theory... Haha! Not bad. Not a bad puzzle. Nothing back here. And we got a star. It's nice when I randomly wander into it. You know, one day I'm gonna open one of those doors and there's just gonna be a turret sitting behind it. Well, I see one thing I can fix right off the bat. Move that. Oh dear. Yep, it's gonna be one of those. I'm gonna go ahead and connect that and see what it accomplishes. It's going to accomplish turning that fan on, I just know it. Let's try this. No, I need that to be the final position now. This needs to be the starting position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put that there. Put that there. Yeah, that's not helpful. That's not helpful. Okay. Okay, let's try this a little bit differently. No. I need the initial spot to be able to move that. Because I need that to be up there, because then it can connect all the way across with a single connector. But then... Sigil eludes you, continue, success and failure are irrelevant. I solved it, though. Thought it was impossible, so I went away, did other things, then all of a sudden the solution came to me. I must have been thinking about it without knowing it. This puzzles are getting a little bit obtuse. I have to be honest. A, I looked this one up, and B, I've got to agree with the, how was I gonna word that? Oh wait, I forgot there's a ladder there. No, I need the box there. Okay, now I get why they did it that way. The game is nice, but it's also so long that you can tend towards growing frustrated with the puzzles rather than, enjoying the game. He's never gonna stand there long enough, is he? Oh! Got it. Okay, next. Stand here for a few seconds. Then, take this box, put it there. Take this here. Put it there. Then... Why is he moonwalking? Sir, why are you being so funky fresh? Over there moonwalking. Anyway, that should lift that up in a moment. There we go. Boom. Overcomplicated puzzle. It seems that others have a way to forget their previous selves, but I cannot. My version may change, but I remember everything. I am fortunate. They cannot see that their efforts are futile. Or futile, depends on who you ask. Different pronunciation. Oh, well, hello, star. I just wanted to wander around on the rooftops and see where I could go, but yeah, that's apparently star number 2. From what I've seen of some, minor comments, the recording box, while a really unique mechanic, lends itself towards being a bit more of a frustration because of the way you have to think when you go through the puzzles involving it. Not so much the shorter puzzles, but the longer ones involving multiple stages of you using the box. Like that one involved 2 different stages of me using the recording box. It vastly multiplies the level of complexity inherent within the puzzle and can create much more difficulty in reaching a coherent solution. For the moment, I am just exploring this puzzle, opening as many doors as I can to get a feel for it, for where stuff is. And hopefully from that, where stuff needs to be. If I put a connector here, I could get it to there. And then from here, I could reach that one. So I need it right there. So with that in mind, excuse me, I'm gonna trap myself if I don't do this right. So this is gonna need a lot of extra time. It occurs to me there was a slightly better way to do this, but... Okay, box, run, box. Okay, now I can connect the other one to here. If I just... Yep, that'll work. No, I need this box. Oh dear, I have conundrums myself. I see, I understand what to do, but I hit the point where... Okay, I need the recording to get through there. I mean, I guess what I'm going to end up doing is just coming over here standing. I think the real connector needs to be out here and the recorded connector needs to be in here. I'm going to see if that impacts the result of the puzzle. Oh, I'm playing Space Invaders too much. I keep walking up to things and pressing the F key to interact with them. Okay. So I need you to be out here. But case in point, I had that in the wrong spot. Okay, so that's in the right spot. Okay. So let's say I take... This is where it's getting... Yeah, I've got problems now. This isn't going to work. It's like, I know exactly what I need to do, but the exact order of the steps becomes extremely convoluted because of your reliance on the recording box. I like it as a... What's that on top? I like it as a concept, but I don't like when it involves you having to do too many steps with it. I'm sorry, I again had to look this one up. Or I again had to look it up. I know I'm being a little complainy. This puzzle actually is listed as, by a lot of people, one of the worst ones in the game because it has a needlessly really tight angle on it. See, what I need is to connect this to here. Not in that order, but I'm trying to get a feel for exactly where I need to be. So that needs to be right here. Is there any... Okay, at that line in the wall. Also, there is an obvious doorway. Will that work? Let's open the door and see. But, yeah, it uses really tight angles. So first, what we need to do is come through here. Do that. That leads to there. And then we come and stand here. And hope that all is angled properly. Okay, and then I come in here and... Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to redo it. But case in point, you see where the angle is really tight. I mean, I hadn't gotten that far in the puzzle at all myself, but you can see where it's problematic. Now I need this one out here because the reflected one needs to be the one in there. Okay. Move that over here. Move this. Put it there. Put it there. There. go stand here. Isn't this quality gameplay? The standing there part, I mean, I'm just making a joke about that. I could joke about the puzzle being overly tight on the... See, I've broke it. I've already gone and made it undoable. No. Reset. Record. Move this box over here. Like, if I didn't already know this was how to do it, how would a player come to terms with this being how to do it? Given that the angle is so tight that it's not conducive to trial and error. Like, you're not going to figure that out by just trial and error. Normally, I mean, give a person enough time and trial and error and they will figure it out or lose patience. But, I do have to criticize, or critique slightly, the design on this puzzle, mostly because of that angle being too tight. Like, you want the difficulty to be in figuring the puzzle out, not pixel perfect placement of an object. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. If he stands there, I can do this. I can still do this. I can still do this. Got it. Freedom! Thank you, sir. Freedom! There's still a star to find, though, and a beeping terminal. Probably. No? Huh, maybe I finally shut him up. On to the star hunting. And QR code. Just gonna rest here for a while. Need a moment of peace. Destiny can wait. What is a moment of peace compared to an eternity of peace, though, my friend? Okay, we've got... We found 2 out of 3 of the stars just by stumbling. Like, stumbling across them. Now we got one out of there. We got one out of there. There's only 4 puzzles, so that means it has to be in either this one. I'm not betting that one. I'm gonna avoid that one. Or dumbwaiter. And I saw something over that wall that makes me suspicious. So let's go ahead and skip to where we, have stuff. Oh, hang on, wait. Did I ever try seeing if there's anything up there I can do with a cube? Because I can get 1 cube up there. Maybe. This is not helpful. What was the point of this? This seems suspicious. Excuse me for experimenting with it. I have to complain of one detail in this game is the way you place things is really limited. Like, it's not tied to your mouse cursor at all. It's just wherever that hologram box is, yep, that's the only choice you got. Like, I can't do anything with the box other than put it there in any of those configurations. And there's no way for me to get that box up here, too. There's a ledge up there. Okay, excuse me. Is this not where I'm trying to go? Maybe it's over here. See, there's something out there. Star, 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 star. But how would I... If I could just drop the cube in a coherent manner, you know, if the cube didn't want to drop right under me, it would stay put and I could jump on it. Because I know it has to do with me getting up there, because then I could just jump over that. But it hinges on me getting the star up here. I mean, getting the cube up here. Getting the star hinges on me getting the cube. But because I can't say, lean forward and drop the cube in front of me, it either drops it on the ground or so far under me that I get shoved off, giving it time to just roll harmlessly off to the side. Cube, you annoy me. Well, not the cube specifically, it's the placement mechanics. See, that's exactly what I need, but it kicks me off the platform. I would understand if I was like trying to break the game or something, but this is literally how you get the star. Like I went and looked it up just to be sure. There we go. It's so twitchy. Look, star. What is that even? Oh, hang on. No. Excuse me? Excuse me? One of the puzzles involved having a flying red connector. I wonder... Maybe... No, there'd be no way to get up high enough to connect to that, even if... Yeah, it couldn't be that. But anyway, that's the last of the stars for this area. Where's the teleporter? Talk to me today, huh, bucko? I see. I see. Well, that is C5 completed. Apologize for the minor grumping. The puzzles that directly involve the time looper recorder have a knack for being more... What would the word be? Their complexity magnifies to the point where they can become frustrating, and also, I'm normally not one to complain about game length. Like, I love long games, but in this case, the game is reaching a point where you're kind of shoving through the puzzles, you're losing interest in the puzzles just because you want to continue the plot. And to compare, say, Portal, for instance, you had smaller intervals of puzzles between things happening, So I would think that in Talos, perhaps what you'd want to do is strip some of the extra puzzles out, maybe move them into further chapters of a plot or something, but there's just so many. Like doing this entire area before I get to the next piece is a little long. Maybe break the game into 6 chapters instead of 3, have the same number of puzzles, but half as many puzzles in each chapter. The problem is, of course, that would require a redesign on many of the environments, since each of those 6 worlds would be unique. But in any case, this has been C5. I'm gonna go ahead and pause here, and I still love that lens flare effect. And I still love this game. It's just, it's getting a little dragged out. I'd like to get to C6, C7, so that I can go fiddle with the messenger stars and take that axe and start breaking doors. That's what I'm really looking forward to, is finding out what's behind those wooden doors. But in any case, like I said, gonna pause here. Gonna see you next time. Bye!